Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD review video. Today we are taking a look at the brand new retro 2-pack with Bigfoot and Snakebite by Hot Wheels Monster Trucks for 2021. We have stepped into a completely different world of nostalgia here today with this 90s retro Bigfoot Snakebite pack. And the reason why I say that's that far back is because these two trucks, for the adult collectors, the older collectors especially, this brings back a lot of memories. Now, I wasn't alive for this era. However, I oftentimes look back at it on YouTube and stuff, and it's definitely the era that built monster trucks into what they are today. So this is definitely part of history of monster trucks. And of course, Monster Jam came from this style of monster trucks. It didn't just appear out of nowhere. These trucks and other trucks along the way helped build what we have today with Monster Jam. But now, looking at it from the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks perspective, things are different now, but they're still making retro packs of things of the past. So there's that, and here's the back if you guys want to look at the stats. Pause there, and we're just gonna go right into it and open it up and review it up close. So here we go. Okay, so here they are out of the box right here, the Bigfoot and the Snakebite. These were part of the Penda series, or Penda Point series to be more specific, a very nostalgic, classic monster truck series, which took place in the early to mid 90s. This pack is specifically focused around 1992. This is actually modeling the Bigfoot number 10, and this is modeling, I believe, Snakebite 9, but it's definitely, at least in terms of the Snakebite it's looking after, it's definitely modeled after the 1991 and 92 era of Snakebite. Also, it should carry on through most of the 90s with this scheme and these beadlocks and things like that. So you're looking at not fully accurate, but replicas of those two trucks. So Bigfoot 10, Snakebite 9, I believe, and that's the proper terminology for these two trucks. So in terms of Bigfoot, we'll start with that, of course, because it is the original monster truck. This is not an accurate casting to the Ford that was running at the time. This is what we call the Super Duty Ford casting by Mattel, but it really isn't the one that they ran in real life. The real one had the flares, it had the correct grille. If we want to talk about casting accuracy, if they had the chance to, which of course they didn't in this case, the more accurate body would have been their classic Ford casting that they used for a little while in the past. As you can see, this is World Finals X 1 of 1000 from 2009. This is their classic casting for the Fords. Blue Thunder did receive this casting, as well as World Finals number 11, but very few did receive this full treatment. And you can see there is World Finals X. This is the actual, not the actual, but very close to the casting that this Bigfoot scheme was run on. So you can see the difference that they're doing here. Again, this is a replica slash kind of a custom concept. And recently I've been told by collectors on my comment sections of this truck and the other that they're more modernized versions of the 90s schemes that were run. So this is the accurate casting if they had to go with an old casting to use that they already had existing. This would have been the more accurate one, although not perfectly accurate, very close to accurate for the Bigfoot. As you can see, it even has the Ford emblem in the front. But this is Bigfoot 10, the modernized edition. They also included the Hot Wheels logo, if it'll focus, the Hot Wheels logo with the Mattel logo at the bottom. We call it the Hot Wheels Mattel logo, which was also a feature of the Racer Stripes Bigfoot that was originally planned to be Target exclusive, but eventually found its ways to other stores. But you can see there is the Hot Wheels Mattel logo. Again, very clear on this one. I'm not sure why the Mattel part of this logo is cut off or blurred out, but this one is more visible. This again is a very similar scheme to this one. They're kind of, I don't know if they're supposed to be the same thing, if this is supposed to be Bigfoot 10 as well, but they've done two similar editions of Bigfoot 10's style scheme, as we call it the Racer Stripes scheme. So there is the one on the original Bigfoot casting, again, still not accurate to the one that was run in real life, but here is this one. And then in terms of Bigfoots, here's the other ones we received, which is this Target exclusive Stars and Stripes Bigfoot, very popular model from 2020. We also had the custom concept 45th anniversary, just released recently by Mattel for its 45th anniversary, of course, which was in 2020. And then the first one we ever received, which was the classic Bigfoot on the classic casting. And then we also had the original Super Duty. As you can see, they have the casting covered up with a grill print, which was a really nice touch for the one that they run on the tour. So there's this Bigfoot. I don't know the numbers at this point, sorry. And then another one we received this year in 2020 is the Charlie's Angels Bigfoot. So now we're adding a 7th edition of Bigfoot into 1/64 scale, which is this one. So you can see there's the stripes, there's the side there, Firestone Summit Monster Trucks, the Bigfoot logo on the tailgate. It has this fabulous metallic metal flake blue paint scheme. There's this side, and then the front grille is very nice. It has Bigfoot in there. If my camera will focus, for some reason it won't focus on things today, but there's the Bigfoot logo in the grille with the headlight printing. So they did go a little above and beyond. They usually don't do grille printing in headlights, but when it comes to Bigfoot, they do it sometimes. And then we have the white rims and the black roll cage with a chrome chassis choice. So there is the Bigfoot on the extended cab tooling. Very nice touch for this pack. And then the main player in this one, everyone's been eyeballing, which is Snakebite. Because Snakebite was just recently introduced into the Hot Wheels monster truck scene. So it is not a familiar face by any means. This one just came out in case A. And you can see this is the green edition, which is the currently running scheme in Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live and other tours. So you can see it has this nice emerald green paint scheme. You have the logo there, the scales, the face, the accurate casting, a very accurate casting for this Snakebite. It's also under the alias of Vinny Venom, which is, of course, the mystery driver. They always change up the name, and you can see it has the charcoal rims and a black roll cage. So this was an awesome release. Everyone's super excited for this and still are looking for it in some cases. But this is an accurate casting. It's a trophy truck edition of the Snakebite, and this was an awesome one to have. So this is our first Snakebite, and this is now officially our second edition of Snakebite, now in case B of the Demolition Doubles. And if I have to be honest here, it's not an accurate edition because this casting is the trophy truck one, when the original casting for this would have been the pickup truck / snake hood, which they did use back in the day. So this is a modernized edition of Snakebite 9, again, just like this is a modernized edition of Bigfoot 10. So besides that, the accuracy comes into play with the decals. You can see the decals are actually accurate to what the truck looked like at the time. The Hot Wheels Mattel logo is also on this truck because it also was on the truck in real life. There's the Snakebite logo, which is green instead of the modern day red and orange and yellow. So it's kind of got a green gradient going there. And then we have a white beadlock on a green rim, which is accurate to the real life truck. So I really love that Mattel paid direct attention to the rim choice. This is my favorite part about this truck, is the rim attention to detail. So there is that, a really cool touch to this truck. Then it has a green and yellow eyeball. It has the front there in red and yellow, the fangs, of course, the hood decal, and then this side as well. The tailgate is left blank. I'm not sure why they decided to go blank with it, but their Snakebite that they did before did not have a blank tailgate. The real life Snakebite that's currently running with the green scheme does not even have a tailgate. So it would have made more sense for them to leave it blank like they did with this, but I'm not sure why they did it this way. So anyway, it has a blank tailgate. I think it would have benefited from having the logo there and having this yellow extend back through the tailgate and back to the other side. But that's my personal opinion. And then it has a solid red paint scheme, no metal flake in it, which of course is accurate to the real life truck that ran in the early to late 90s. So there is the chrome base, a black roll cage, and that is the second Snakebite by Mattel. Now I hope that they will go ahead and release the black Snakebite that they had running before. That's actually my favorite scheme. But so far they've nailed the accuracy in terms of decals and the attention to detail like the rims. But the castings on both of these trucks are definitely not the originals. They're just modernized. So anyway, I want to thank Danny Mass, by the way, who works for Bigfoot, for all the information he provided today for this review. And I want to thank everyone else for watching, and comment below what you guys think about this pack. I think it's pretty solid. Besides some issues with accuracy in the castings, I think the effort, the idea, the performance with Mattel and how they're releasing things super quickly has been off the charts. So props to them. They're definitely stepping up their game and everyone can see it. And this is one of those instances. But it all depends on what they can do for the rest of the year. This is one step in the process. So I will see you guys next time. I want to thank you guys again for watching. And until the next video, this is Ryan or Monster Jam OCD signing out.